The presidential inauguration is an important feature in a year in which South Africa is marking 30 years of freedom under the theme 30 years of democracy, partnership and growth, which is also the theme of the inauguration. The inauguration will bring together South Africans from all backgrounds, all walks of life and political orientation, united in our diversity.
A clear indication that it's all systems go for the presidential inauguration this coming week.
The South African National Defence Force will perform the ceremonial elements of the inauguration as they pledge their allegiance to both the Republic and the Commander-in-Chief. The ceremonial elements will include, amongst others, a 21-gun salute, a salute flight by the South African Air Force, the inspection of the South African National Defence Force battalions, a battalion march past, and a mast fly past, which will include the South African Airways. The newly sworn-in President of the Republic will deliver his inaugural address.
Law enforcement agencies will also ensure that the ceremony proceeds without a glitch.
The JCPS Ministers Cluster, supported by NetJoints, and the law enforcement agencies are fully deployed to continue to ensure safety and security of all South Africans and our guests on the day and throughout the post-election phase of the country.
If you look at the history coming for the 19th, there were issues that many of South Africans thought things would not happen accordingly. There were some few threats of the election not taking place. There were some few threats where the announcement would not be made. There were some few threats when the parliament would not sit. And all those things happened accordingly and planned. This one also will happen accordingly as planned.
A number of national and foreign guests, including heads of states and government, are expected to attend.
Invitations have been sent out to a number of heads of state and leaders of government, and we've been receiving responses. Part of the challenge is that we indicated that we are inviting, it would be in a particular period. We now will convey the date as has been set out by Minister Ntshavheni. A large number of the invitations have gone to heads of state of the SADC region, Central and East Africa, as well as all the chairpersons of the regional economic bodies, and of course the chairperson of the African Union Commission, the president of the Pan-African Parliament. So those would be the invited guests.
Meanwhile, some of South Africa's key trading partners, like the US, Russia, international organizations, and the neighboring countries have sent messages of support as the country's president-elect, Cyril Ramaphosa, has been re-elected. Khumalo, SABC News, Pretoria.